We are in the Millennium Falcon right now. How cool is this? And we're with Steve, who's going to tell us a little bit about this wonderful attraction that we have here, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Let's start with the story, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the experience.
Sure.
But you know, we think of Star Wars as this prototypical good versus evil story, light side, dark side. But there's a third element here. The smugglers, the rogues, the pirates, and this attraction really explores that. Why did Disney decide to go with that kind of third element of the Star Wars universe? And what opportunities do you have to tell stories about Hondo and other characters now that we've got this platform here?
I think it's all about creating something new for the guests to experience. We didn't want to redo a movie that had already done. We wanted to create the Black Spy Outpost and kind of pay tribute to the smugglers and get the guests the chance to be interactive in that story and become a smuggler themselves if they want to.
Yeah, because one of the really interesting things about this is that this really is an interactive adventure. I mean, we've seen interactive rides before where, you know, it's a shooter ride, you get a score. We've even seen where cooperation helps, like on Toy Story Midway Mania, where if you work with your partner, you can unlock some Easter eggs. But this takes it to a different level. I mean, you're in that cockpit with 5 other people, and you've got to work together, or this mission isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Tell me about the decision to go for something really that innovative and unique.
Yeah, when we started this whole project 5 years ago, we surveyed thousands of guests and told them, you know, what would your quintessential Star Wars experience be? And overwhelmingly the answer is, I want to fly the Millennium Falcon. And so we knew that we had to build the Millennium Falcon. We knew we had to give the guests the opportunity to fly it, and the rest is history.
For a lot of people, though, the idea that you are really dependent upon 5 other people in there for the success of this mission, you know, it can be a little bit triggering. Tell me just kind of about the psychology of that, and if you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of 5 friends or strangers, what are some of the tricks that help you to have a successful mission, whether you're a gunner, a pilot, or an engineer?
Well, for people that want to be a little bit less engaged in the attraction, there are options. For example, the guns, you can put them into automatic mode or manual mode. So manual mode, you're aiming the gun up and down, shooting the TIE fighters. If you want to just go automatic mode, then the gun will aim itself and you can just fire the gun. So you can choose your level of interactivity in the attraction.
Yeah, for pilots and engineers, what are some of the options for them as well?
Pilots, the ship will, if you're not actively commanding the ship, it kind of knows where to go. Hondo's looking over your shoulder. He's helping out. So if you're, you know, not doing so well, it'll fly itself for you.
But if you really want to get engaged and go for it, and go for that big score and make some money for Hondo, that option is there as well.
Absolutely. You got to get behind the train. You got to hit all the, the cues in the ride.
But that's one of the fun things about this is you can have a really positive experience. Well, it's going to be a positive experience no matter what, because you're in the Millennium Falcon. How cool is that? But if you want to go and be that top flight smuggler who's going to make some money, that'll work. And if you're one of these hotshots with no experience necessary, and then, you know, occasionally, like many theme park attractions, something can go terribly wrong. Over there, get the button. Okay, we got to fix this thing. Over here. This was not my fault, just for the record, but I'm fixing it. It's the Millennium Falcon. It's completely interactive. How cool is all of this? So, for Theme Park Insider, I'm Robert Niles, and thanks for joining us here, middle of the Millennium Falcon on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Till the Spire.